Have you ever wanted to speak your books? I wanted to be that guy who can speak my books and have it written for me. I've tried Siri, I've tried the other things on my phone. It's not been as accurate. But today I'm going to show you a new system that will actually be more accurate in what you do. And it's all because of AI. This is Dave from DavesBooks. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe below. Let's jump in right now. There are a few products that are really coming to market that are doing this. What they're doing, and WhisperFlow is one of them. It's taking your text and what you speak and running it through a large language model running on your computer, and then you're able to actually get the text out of it. WhisperFlow is the one I discovered when I was starting to use it. So it writes faster without doing anything. They do have an iPhone app and everything else. What I don't like about WhisperFlow is the cost. It really is cost prohibitive. I was going to say, what is the cost? Does it say here? It's somewhere. Here it is. It's $8.49 a month. Can't do that. $8.49 a month or $84 annually? Come on. They got to have something cheaper as they did it. So I immediately took WhisperFlow off my list. This is the one that everybody loves because it's really going to be fast and reliable. The next one that came up was WhisperFlow. This one just hit all of NASDAQ and Dow. It basically got all kinds of investment because of AI dictation. They think this is going to change the way we interact with the computer. We are no longer going to actually have to type anymore. As you can see it going, you're going to say question mark, it puts a question mark. You're going to say split the sentence, it does that. It's going to be able to respond in a right way to anything that you want to do. This product is good. I've tried it. Pricing, again, is something I always was worried about. This one starts on a free model with 2,000 words per week. 2,000 words is not good for us writers. We usually write and talk more, so that's not going to work. So you really got to be up to this $12 a month plan, which is not bad, but you're still talking $144 a year. And I'd rather try something that I don't have to pay for before I get into it. So the one I'm trying on a different computer is Talktastic. Talktastic is in a beta format, but it's great. What it does is, as you look in an email, it will take a screenshot of it and then get everybody's name correctly, and then it will go in and take your text back. So if you want to respond to an email or something else, Talktastic is the one that really works well. I don't have it running here because I want to show you a different one, but I love it because you can just hit a key and it will start going. And it really has magic built in. It does it really well. I've been debating between Talktastic and this other one that I like that's also free, which is called MacWhisper. MacWhisper is a development product that I think I've found I'm using and I may pay for. It's only got a $59 license and you basically can use it for the rest of your life, which I love. Because if I'm going to buy something, I want to buy it that I own it forever. Don't want to have to go back and forth. And you will see MacWhisper has this interface where it actually goes through and gets your recording and does it. So I like that feature as it does it. And it definitely has other features. So if I'm choosing between WhisperFlow, Talktastic, or MacWhisper, I'm going to go with one of the free ones. Right now I'm leaning towards MacWhisper, and then with a $59 license, I can use it forever, but I don't need to. So let's bring up MacWhisper and what it looks like. Okay, so here it is. Here's MacWhisper. I launched it, and this is what it looks like. It's got this thing that you can upgrade to Pro version, or you can just start recording. I'm going to just start recording, and I'm going to show you how it works to give you an idea. It can do everything: recording meetings, taking transcripts, dictation, or podcasts. I'm going to focus on just a recording at this point. And let's say I'm new story exercise. Hello, I'm looking at writing a story about Jim. Jim is an exercise expert. He really loves exercise. Yesterday, he was out in the park and he was running around the lake, and he realized that he misses doing this with his long departed friend. He was with him all day and all night. They would run together, they would exercise together, and now that he's departed, he's lost. He's been running just to give him some sort of outlet. And it's nice being out in nature, but he's missing that connection that you have with people as you do it. And now I'm going to stop, and this was just a story I made up. You can click to identify speakers. If you're doing it with multiple speakers, that really works well, especially if you're recording a meeting. But then I can click on transcribe a recording. What it does is it will take the thing I wrote and put it in here. And it says, hey, I'm looking at it. Now, here's what I wrote exactly. And you can hit play. Hello, I'm looking at writing a story about Jim. Jim is an exercise expert. He really loves exercise. And it's something I came up. But you can click on improve quality. And you can get these features that will upgrade it as you do it. But then I went here, and you can basically add API keys and open it. If I click bullet points, it will turn the transcript into a bullet point summary. I hit enter and it will start doing that. And all this stuff really is all free to use as you think about it. What I loved about it is that ability for you to actually start using it and getting that quality. And it's easy. You can now copy and paste this right into an email, into Word documents and everything else. And it even allows you to share out into different formats. So when you're starting to think about your version, this really worked because I can hit export, doc, export the file, and it only works with the Pro feature, but you can export it. I've been mainly copying and pasting it into Word as I do it, but it gives me it. And when we're starting to actually write, sometimes it's easier just to write straight out and talk it out. When you want to go back and forth between characters, you can do that as it does it. That's why I think this product may be the product you have to start looking at. There's the other ones. They sometimes work better depending on what you do it. It depends on your price point. I look at self-published authors, and we need to find a price point that works for us. Free works so much better. This is Dave at DavesBooks, and if you're thinking about AI products or you're writing, this is the place to be. Please like and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.